Alright, next project, FF Jupiter. Here's the wing plans. I've made it a lot bigger. I'm working on wing support now. I'm going to do 3 high, like that. I'm going to glue it down, fill this in as well, and then air shaft for more support. And I'll put more support also in here. So this is the process. Alright, I got the wing support in. That wing is not going to bend. It's a little heavy than I like it, but with 2 motors on it, it shouldn't be an issue. Alright, wing is halfway done. I got the airfoil on. So you can see it. Okay, I also have my fuselage that I'm working on right here. And I have a bomb hatch, the drop mechanism. So everything is shaping up. I forgot to mention that I put more support right here so it won't flex. I'm working on the motor mounts here, motor mounts. This is my elevator. Put a arrow shaft an inch back so it gives it lift but not too much lift, and support back there so it won't bend. I'm also working on my bomb bay doors here. I'm working on a design. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet, but it's a process. I have one of my bomb bay doors done. I'm using one servo. I had to make an extension of an inch and a half to make it work. And at the end of these rods, my airplane wing will go on top, and then I'll connect my wing to this as well, so all this will come off. So this is what it looks like. Bombs away. Okay. I'm going to put a firewall here, make this sturdy. Same thing up in front. I'm going to work with this door, put a mechanism on this so it open and closes. I have 2 air shafts going down on both sides to really make the airplane strong. I also use magnets on the bottom of my bomb bay doors. Alright, I have my back hatch done now. I have 4 magnets keeping this in tight. I got this covered up so whatever's in here won't hit. It will slide out nice and smoothly. So this is what it looks like when it's open. Okay. And then when it closes. Good. I also have it set up on the other one, so it works at the same time. Working on the nose. Got it all taped down. I'll probably use color tape or paint to make it look nice. I'm using foam for a tray. So battery sit here. ESCs will sit on top of this tray. And this big foam will go in. And in case the plane crashes, it will protect the battery. Like that. Alright, got some of my wires done for the ESCs and for the motor. I got my Y battery ESCs. I got my elevator put on now. It's coming along good. I've done my wheels. It came out pretty nicely. I used a rod and I sleeved it. And the sleeve is basically on the wheel, so it's not wobbly. Then I use little connectors so the wheel won't move. Then I soldered both sides of it. I'm working with my rims now. So it's come up nicely. I like it so far. I've been working with parachutes, working on a design that I saw on YouTube. So I used this fabric first, which is a little heavier. It worked pretty good. Had to cut a slit in the middle of it on 4 sides to get the air flow working better. Then I moved to this kind of webbing and one like a G.I. Joe, and worked great. This is glued. I glue these things. This is sewn, so I've hand sewn all this with a machine, and it worked great. It's a lot lighter, so definitely a way to go. I'm also working on a way to attach my wing to my fuselage. I put holes right here. I'm going to use a credit card or a card and lay over for support, and it's going to go over my arrow shaft, so it should pull it pretty tight. I have the motors put on now. I'll make a little cap right here. We'll sit on the inside, got a little edge right here. Also have a rubber bands slot. I'll put a little cap over this, so if the rubber bands ever break, I can get to it. So all my rubber bands. I also have a arrow shaft right here I added for more support for the rubber bands. Elevators put on. I redesigned it. I wanted to make it bigger, so I like that a lot better. Rudders put on. Wires running through the fuselage, so it's coming along great. I just put the piece on. I used the cardboard for a rough draft and used Dollar Tree foam board. Took the paper off one side and it did a nicely round edge. And now I want to get some pieces and frame around this and sand it all down. Finish it off. Alright, it's all done. It's finished. And it turned out great. I'm so much looking forward to flying it for the first time. So I have covered up my slots. I have picture hooks for the rubber band to go across to keep this down. Rubber bands are on it. I also, just so you know, if you're doing a 2-motor system, one of these red wires on the ESC needs to be cut, and I don't recommend cutting on the ESC. Get a lead and cut it, so the red wire on one of the ESCs need to be cut if you're doing a 2-motor system. And thanks guys, I cannot wait to see it fly, so hopefully when the weather clears I'll put it up.